I was expecting one of the couple, like either Arnon or whatever the girl's name is, to have fallen ill, and then one of them being like Sleeping Beauty's curse, kiss of true love, all that, to wake them up. I can hardly see the stars with all this fog, and yet I care not for the glittering sky. For you, my love, are the only star I need to guide me through the darkest nights. They're still at it. You're back. Did you find our ring? We found a ring that matches your description at least. We'll need to have you identify it for us. Yep, we just need you to confirm if it's yours or not. Armand, could you take a look at this ring? Sure, I don't mind. Ah, that's the ring. That's it. That's our engagement ring. Seriously? Are you sure? You sure? Yes, I'm absolutely sure. I cannot thank you enough for your kindness. Oh, Ellie. Her name's Ellie. Good to hear. Makes this all worthwhile. Good, that settles things then. I never dreamed we would find it in a place like that, though. Phew, man. Yeah, I never thought we'd find your ring on the roof of the tower. Here, let me give it back to you before it ends up lost again. Thank you. I don't even know how to express how I feel right now. We never lost our faith in you. Thank you so, so much. Not at all. I'm glad we could help. Your wedding isn't too far off from now, is it? Best wishes. Thank you. Goodness, it's a little embarrassing to hear it said out loud. Don't be embarrassed, my love. For no other love has received a stronger blessing. We still have a lifetime of well wishes ahead of us. Armand. Ellie. Off in their own little world, I see. You know what they say, love is blind. Anyway, it'd be rude to interrupt them, so let's excuse ourselves. Yes, good idea. Let's go, go, go. Well, pardon us, lovebirds. Ah, Ellie. Oh, Armand. Thanks to the goddess, there were no accidents of any kind today. I shall pray for her protection again tomorrow. Geez, how long is Pierre gonna keep praying? I wish he'd think for a second about me, the guy who's been waiting for like ever. If he takes much longer, the bar will close. Maybe I should just go and eat something on my own. Go for it. I'm sure he'll meet up with you, you know. Oh, goddess above, adios. May the people lured into this sleep awaken. If the secret stimulant of the church hasn't worked, then I'm afraid I'm at a loss as to what to do. The coma cases here differ from the ones caused by drugs or disease. For now, I intend to scour all the medical texts I have on hand, but I have my doubts about how much we can expect. Perhaps I should contact Grancel Cathedral and see what they have to say. Once I have a full report on the symptoms, I'll have the results posted immediately. They have an abundance of texts, and their priests are acquainted with diseases from all respective regions. They may know how to treat this affliction. Good luck with that. Estelle, Scheherazade, welcome. Hi, ma'am. Did Mayor Klaus tell you about us? Yes, you're investigating the fainting cases. If there's anything I can do to help, please feel free to ask. Thank you. Well, firstly, how is Lita? Lita, she won't awaken no matter what we do. I pray she'll wake normally come the sunrise, whatever that's worth in this fog. But for now, all I can do is keep an eye on her. That's awful. Where exactly did Lita collapse, and do you remember when? Let me see, it would have been just before 5. I stepped out of the kitchen and found her collapsed in the entryway. I panicked a little, needless to say, and called for Klaus, who was able to carry her to bed. But to think there are others afflicted the same way. She collapsed in the entryway? Hang on, was the door locked at the time? I don't believe it would have been. After all, people have been visiting all day to speak to my husband about how to deal with this fog. Well, that's a list of suspects to salvage along then. Oh, how long were you in the kitchen, by the way? About 30 minutes, I suppose. Alright, I think we have a good picture of what happened. One last thing, if I may. Was there anything strange before or after Lita collapsed? Strange? What do you mean? Did the house have any unfamiliar visitors, or were there any odd sounds? Anything you can think of, ma'am. Let me think. Well, I'm not sure I'd call it strange, but it was memorable. While I was in the kitchen, I heard the faint sound of a bell. The sound of a bell. Hold on a sec, didn't we hear one too? It was such a lovely sound. I thought Lita rang it, perhaps. But that reminds me, I haven't been able to find that bell. I wonder where she put it. You've given us a lot to think about, ma'am. If anything else happens, please contact us at the guild at once. Yes, of course. Oh, and everyone, do be careful, won't you? Yeah, we will. Thanks for your help. So, maybe the bell? If anything happens, we'll contact the guild immediately. Be careful. Oh, hello everyone. To think something so grave would occur here. Unfortunately, I've been left with no choice but to cancel my trip to the capital. What? You canceled it? So you won't be attending the signing ceremony? Yes, it pains me to do this to Her Majesty, but I simply can't go under these circumstances. Attending such ceremonies is part of my duty as a mayor. That much is true. But no matter the reason, I just cannot leave the city as it is. Even if it is by order of the Queen. That's upsetting. I've talked to Aina about the investigation from my end. Estelle, you can begin immediately. Hopefully that will help prevent any further harm. Yeah, got it. Yes, we'll do what we can. All right. Was thinking maybe it was like exposure to the fog, like depending on how much you've been inside of it. Like the people who have been inside of it the most, they're the ones who are collapsed. But maybe it has something to do with the bell. But we heard the bell too, and we're fine. And the mayor's wife also heard the bell. She's fine. Oh my, I really just cannot see anything in all this fog. At this rate, I might just get lost myself. Oh, Estelle and Sherazard. Busy with bracer work, I see. Your service is most appreciated. Hello, Vern. Anything out of the ordinary over here? No, the hotel is quiet as always. Ah, has there been some manner of incident? We're just taking precautionary measures, nothing to worry about. I see, very good then. Should anything occur, I will be sure to contact the guild. Please do. I've contacted my wife, so I'm not worried. Though really, it's been a long time since I've spent the night away from home. Guess I'll just try and make the best of it. Ah, I can see the passenger ships from here. I wonder if they'll be setting off soon. Really? You can see them through all this fog? Oh wait. Just in case. We will pay your exorbitant fees. Cat Lady is no longer taking her nap. Ah, that was good. Been a while since I had a proper dinner like this. Yes sirree. Now that my stomach's full, it's time to get back. That blonde-haired lady's been on my mind ever since I laid eyes upon her. To think such a wonderful woman even existed. A chance meeting in a little village. My serendipitous arrival. The goddess may very well be directing me to true love. Sweet adios. My buddy's fallen in love at first sight. Again. Every time he opens his mouth, he starts talking about that woman, blonde goddess this, heavenly mandate that. Well, it's nothing new, so not like I'll worry about it. Quick to flame, quick to cool. That's Anton in a nutshell. Aw. I'll have to learn as much as I can about that lady starting tomorrow. Gotta do proper research first if you want to get close. Is Luke doing okay? I hope it's not serious. Trent was super late today too. He said he got lost in the fog, but I'm sure he was just out stuffing his face. That guy is such a glutton. He's even skipped out on work to eat. If he'd used that energy at work, he'd be 10 times better than he is now. I don't want to go to work. All we got out of that. I wonder when we'll take off. I'm so sick of waiting. Hey, if it isn't the Bracers. The crew's all stuck here in Roulette too. Looks like we're all in this together until the weather clears up. Nothing we can do except beg the goddess. Good luck with that, have fun. Even though his wife's under that strange sleep, the owner's still hard at work, like always. But it sure feels like he's lacking his usual energy. Alyssa went off to tend to her mother and hasn't come back yet. I've got to hang in there the best I can. Hey there, Estelle. Denzel. Sorry, but take care of Tabitha for me. I thought about closing up the bar tonight, but everyone's gonna want some liquor on a night like this. As owner of the only bar in the city, I can't shut my doors during a time like this. I see. Yeah, I get it. If we get a hold of anything, we'll let you know. Yeah, thanks. I'm counting on you. Everyone's coming here to relieve some of the stress. Sorry, but please take care of Tabitha for me. We will, don't you worry. Hi, Estelle and Sherazard. Hi, Alyssa. How's your mother? Well, it seems like she's sleeping okay. But I'm so worried. She won't, wake up or do anything, even if you shake her. Father Divine said there's nothing to worry about, but... I see. We're investigating this at the request of the mayor. Could we ask you a few questions? Oh, yeah, sure. Ask me anything you want. Okay, then. Firstly, where'd your mother fall asleep, and when? Let's see. It was about 5, I think. Mom and I went out to clean the chairs and stuff on the terrace. The chairs? Yeah, we figured they might get damaged from all the humidity in the air due to this creepy fog, you know? We'd finished weatherproofing the ground floor, you see, so we figured we'd totally store the chairs too. I see. Alright, and then? Okay, so while we were cleaning up, Dad called me. When I got back, Mom was all zonked out in one of the chairs. So you didn't see her fall asleep then? Yeah, sorry. So I tried talking to her, shaking her, but she wouldn't wake up. I totally freaked out and called Dad, and he carried her up to her bed. And then she wouldn't... Mom. Alyssa. Sorry. I'm sort of losing it because you're home too, Estelle. Yeah, I know. It's okay, you don't need to worry. Yeah. I'm okay now, thanks. Did you want to ask anything else? 1 second. Shira, you got anything? Possibly. Alyssa, did anything strange happen before or after your mother went to sleep? Did you see anyone you didn't recognize or hear anything strange? People I didn't recognize? Actually, yeah, just as I was heading inside. I saw this lady come out of the clock tower. A woman? Was it someone from Roulette, you think? Well, I couldn't see her face. The fog made it kinda hard to see details. But her clothes were really weird. I figured she had to be a traveler of some sort, you know? Really weird? What was weird about them? She was wearing this sort of black dress robe thing. I can't lie, it was kinda hot. It was a bit hard to see details through the fog though, like I said. I see. Still, this is really valuable. We need to go tell Aina this. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Alyssa. You've helped us tremendously. No, it's okay. Good luck with your investigating. And don't worry, okay? You can count on us to save your mom. We'll figure this out and wake her up. I know. Thanks, Estelle. Estelle, I'm counting on you. I'm okay now, so good luck with your investigation. It has to be Ouroboros, right? Like, there's no doubt now. Given the way Blue Blanc dresses, and then the dire wolf, it has to be the society, because they create their own fashion trends. Estelle. Oh, dearie me. Estelle Bright, look at you, a senior bracer and everything. Good evening. We, heard about Luke. Estelle. Estelle. Whoa, hey, Pat, is it that bad? Well, you see, our little Pat is the one who found Luke after he collapsed. Oh no. Pat, don't worry, it'll be okay. Maggie, how's your grandson? Is he hurt? What? No, not at all. He's just sound asleep. Really, I think this is all a bit of a fuss. He'll be red as rain tomorrow, I'm sure. The little rascal just wore himself out, like boys do, you know. Really, him not waking up? Foolish. Maggie. Hey, Pat? Can you tell us what happened when Luke fell asleep? Huh? We're investigating what happened on behalf of the mayor, on behalf of the town. Pat, if there's anything you can tell us, it might help us solve this and wake Luke up. Please, Pat. Estelle. Okay, I'll tell you. Thanks, Pat. So, where and when did Luke fall asleep? I wasn't there when he fell asleep, but I found him on top of the clock tower. I think it was just past 5. We were playing hide and seek in the fog. I was it, and I was looking for Luke. And when I found him, he was asleep. I thought he was just being a jerk and tried to wake him up, but he wouldn't. I see. Wait, one thing I don't see. Who the heck carried Luke down from the clock tower? Oh, that was Mr. Paddington. He came up and found us just when I was trying to figure out what to do. He said he came up to make sure the clock was working and the fog wasn't causing any problems. Oh yeah, that's just like Mr. Paddington. Okay, think I've got the gist of it. Pat, I was wondering, when you were playing, did anything strange happen? Strange? Did you see anyone you didn't recognize? Hear any strange sounds? Like Estelle said, anything could help. I don't remember much except all the white of the fog. I do remember thinking it was really creepy not seeing anyone at the landing port. I see. So creepy fog aside, nothing really suspicious happened. Nuts. Seems that way. Thank you, both of you. You've given us some food for thought. I'm glad we could be of help, dearie. Estelle, is Luke gonna be okay? Yeah, you bet he will. Pat, don't cry anymore, okay? Luke will tease you if he finds out when he wakes up, you know. Okay. Yeah, I won't cry anymore. I can't show Luke any tears, right? Well, Luke is a little ruffian. I swear that boy never runs out of energy. I'm sure he'll be up and about by morning. I'm sure he'll be out running without even finishing breakfast, as always. Pat went to Ashton's for today. He doesn't want to leave Luke's side for even a moment. I don't want to tear him away from his friend, so I asked Maggie to take care of him for now. I know how he feels. It can't hurt to let him stay out a little longer than usual. Luke fell into a deep slumber, and stimulants aren't having any effect on him. It's worrying. He's such a close friend of Pat's, so I understand why he feels the need to stay by his side, but Pat's my only son, you know? I don't know what I'd do if the same thing happened to him. Wonder if it's contagious, or if it's like a one-off thing. Sure. Oh, hello. You're Estelle and Scheherazade, right? Yes, good evening. We're here to investigate by order of the mayor, but, is Mr. Radford okay? Yes, but there's been no change, I'm afraid. He's sound asleep and seems comfortable, but we can't wake him no matter what we do. Is our only option to wait and watch over him until morning? I'm afraid so. That's all you can do for now, at least. I know this is a bad time, but could we ask you a few questions? Of course. I don't know if we can answer everything, but I'll be happy to help in any way I can. Thank you, you two. Firstly, when and where did Radford fall asleep? The time? Around 5:30, I guess. The place, well, just outside that door, essentially. Outside the door? So what, in the hallway? Yes, I heard a knock and a voice say, "I'm home." I unlocked the door to greet him, but when I did, I found my father-in-law on the ground, unconscious. To be honest, I thought father had simply gotten drunk, again. But I couldn't smell any alcohol on his breath. I thought it was strange, and then we couldn't wake him no matter what we did. So we went to go see Father Divine. I see, I think I understand the situation. One last question, if I may. Was there anything odd about the situation before Radford fell asleep? Anything odd? What, you mean like this blasted fog? Aside from that, for example, did you see anyone odd, hear any strange noises? Come to think of it, when we were dragging Radford in. You noticed it too. In all this fuss, I thought I just imagined it. What is it? It was when we were putting Radford to bed. We both heard, it seems, the sound of a bell. The sound of a bell here too. It was surprisingly lovely, really. I simply thought someone outside rang one. Thank you, you've given us a lot of information. If you remember anything else, please contact the guild straight away, alright? Yes, of course. Well, excuse us then. We'll be back to check up tomorrow. Okay, thank you, Estelle. Great progress with your rounds today. If anything happens, I promise I'll contact the guild. That bell toll was so pretty, wasn't it? I've never heard one chime so clearly before. Okay. Or maybe it's the people who heard the bell, like, at a closer proximity. We're having dinner tonight as a family for the first time in a while. The town may have its share of problems, but happy moments like these make them all feel so small. Though my husband does go back to work tomorrow. My husband usually heads out to the mine early in the day. I wish I didn't have to see him go, but I suppose it's part of being married. I get to have dinner with Mommy and Daddy tonight. I get to feed Daddy. Hey there, Estelle. The mine's running just as fine as ever. And man, does she keep me busy. This is my first time home in nearly a week. Kills me that I gotta go right back out there soon, though. Because the people who... like, Lita, the maid, was in the doorway, and so was Mr. Radford. So if the bell sounded, they would have heard it the most clearly, right? I hear there are a number of people who have fallen into an irreversible sleep. I don't know if it has anything to do with this creepy fog. Either way, I'm forbidding Uni from going outside for now. It's all I can do to keep her safe right now. I'm gonna do what Papa says and stay in the house for today. I wonder if Luke and Pat are playing outside. I wish I was. They're so lucky. And then Luke was like right on top of the clock tower, where the lady was. Although I don't know that like they crossed paths, but I'm assuming. Hey, I've come all the way to the city, you know? Gotta enjoy some shopping at least, or it's a waste. Wait, how do we talk? How do we talk to you in the back? Hey there, you're up late. Must be working hard. Seems like a pain. Out patrolling or something? Yeah, more or less. We're investigating the fog and giving the town a once-over while we're at it. Has anything happened over here? Not that I can think of. Hey, old man, nothing's happened, right? Nope, been pretty quiet. Okay. Well, quiet's better than loud. We won't keep you gentlemen any longer. Come on, we should get back to our patrol. Good luck. If anything does happen, we'll contact the guild immediately. You guys look like you're working hard as ever. I know it's tough being a bracer, but right now I'd pick being a bracer over everything I've been dealing with. See, this girl my mother brought over said she'll help out around the store. I'd normally be happy for the extra hand, but you know how my mother is. No doubt that this is another one of her schemes to find me a wife. I can't take all this pressure. I'm not ready to get married yet. How do I turn her down? And kept asking and asking until they finally said I could work in the store. They're taking care of me, so it's only right that I do whatever I can to help them out, right? This Bloom's son doesn't seem all that jazzed to have me around, though. Maybe he's really uncomfortable having some stranger suddenly coming in to work out of nowhere. Kitty was the one who insisted. Kitty's helping around the store starting tomorrow. Rhinon's been so fidgety ever since I told him about her. He probably thinks I put her up to it. Try to arrange 1 or 2 marriages and no one trusts you anymore. Oh hey there, out patrolling. Much obliged. I feel safer already. Day or night, this fog is the same, no change whatsoever. Normally, once night settles in, a wind comes by and blows it away, and everything's all clear by morning. But this particular fog just seems to defy common sense. Nothing natural about it. You can never be too careful these days. Anything out of the ordinary is cause for alarm. Well, if it isn't Estelle and Shara. What brings you here at this late hour? We're just patrolling the town a little. The guilds issued a patrol as a precautionary measure. I've heard about all the coma victims. Poor Luke, and the others too. I shudder to think that they might not wake up again. You need to be careful too, Estelle. Is that clear? Understand? You mustn't push yourself too hard, or you'll simply break. Aww. You always treat me like a kid, Stella. She's a very sweet woman. Yes, but she's got the right of it. We'd best be careful ourselves. Oh, for sure. Who are we missing? Oh, is this everybody? Okay, well. Any new? I'm looking for my cat, waiting at the Hotel Roulette. Okay, let's go do that first. Oh, what to do, what to do? Why are you in the hotel anyway? Don't you live here? Oh, you all are... Hey, it's been a while. We saw the job posted on the board. Oh my, I'm so sorry to call you out so late at night. I know it's sudden, but would you go find Errol for me? Errol? That cat, gone again, I take it? How about it? Will you find my little Errol? Yeah, we should be able to handle the job right now. Given the circumstances, though, I'm wondering if now's the right time. Responding to complex situations is an important part of a bracer's job. We'll assist you as much as we can. Wonderful. If you can, could you provide some details? We know that you're looking for a cat. Is that Errol you mentioned the cat in question? Yes, that's right. My little Errol's run off. She disappeared while I was taking an afternoon nap. Oops. This sure seems mighty familiar. That would mean she has been gone for half a day. I can see why you're getting worried. Do you have any idea where she might have gone? If you can think of any spots she might have gone to, that would help. I might have an idea. From what I found out, the landing port seems suspicious. The landing port? I poked around there a bit and asked one of the engineers, and they said someone saw a cat. They said it was a light brown kitty, so it must be Errol. I see. Oh, I should write down the color of the cat's fur. Ooh, that is valuable information. We're off to a promising start. Yes, I think it's worth investigating. Let's ask around at the landing port. Couldn't agree more. I'm glad I was able to help. I'll be waiting here for word of my little Errol. Good luck. We will report once we found her. Yes, until then. Okay, but the last time we did this quest, the cat was apparently on its way back to her on its own. We were just getting in the way. It's definitely down one of these alleys. Definitely. And this guy's blocking our way. This freaking fog, the humidity. I'm going to need to get everything set up to withstand this, but we might as well be underwater the way things are. Excuse me, can I have a moment? I need to ask you something. Sure, what is it? Wheat-colored cat. Oh yeah, that cat. Yeah, I saw it around noon today. So during midday. Which lines up perfectly with what Ida told us. Do you know where the cat is now or where it's headed? No idea, sorry. Today's been kind of crazy. Where would it even have? Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I haven't seen it since then, and I have no idea where it might have gone. Cats kind of go where they please, you know? Yeah, I guess they do. But, well, that's it for us then. Our trail of clues stops right here. Well, hold on there. Why not ask Quint? He just went into town for dinner. Quint? Yes, he's the Cecilia's helmsman. He was talking about the cat, too. Cool, time to find Quint then. Let us have the helmsman steer us true then. I would imagine he is at the restaurant in town. Thank you for the help. No problem, good luck. Anybody else here though, still? Looking for Quint. He went to get some food. Or maybe, Shara knows the person personally because, helmsman. I mean, it wouldn't be the first time. Looking for Quint. He finished his dinner a while ago and took off. I doubt he went back to the ship. He's probably out killing time in town. So, I'm guessing Quint is the guy in the ornament shop. The guy who likes to, hum. Oh no, no. Okay, we're gonna... Sometimes a relaxing shopping trip is just the ticket. Sorry, can we have a moment? Are you Quint from the Liberal Orbital Ship Company? Huh? Yeah, that's me. Can I help you with something? Yeah, if you've got a sec, there's something we wanted to ask. Searching for a lost cat, huh? Must be extra hard on a night like this with all the fog. Sorry to say, I can't help. Haven't seen anything like that cat around here. Really? You haven't seen her? Yeah, I swear on Adios herself that I ain't seen a cat. I just heard about it secondhand. Secondhand? From whom? Zazimov from the same crew. I think he said something about seeing a cat when he was working in the airfield. If you want, I'm sure he'd be happy to provide more details. He should still be on the clock. At the landing port, right? And now we have to turn right back around. It's not that far. Walk first, complain later. We need to find Zazimov. Yes, let's go. Alright, this is just a wild goose chase. Turns out, the cat was in his pocket all along. You're looking for Zazimov. I think Zazimov should be around here, somewhere. Well, don't give up. Have a look around. Okay. Really thought it was gonna be that guy, but apparently not. Okay, around the dock. I say somewhere, but I haven't actually seen him lately. Uh-huh. We were just up there and we didn't see anything. Oh, it ends. Okay, never mind. But if we recall correctly, wasn't there another way in through here? No? Oh, it was... This guy's blocking it. Never mind. Around the docks. Well, this is not annoying at all. Speaking of annoying, Blue Blanc hasn't shown up this chapter. Oh, okay, sure. So relaxing. Seriously? Ugh. Oh, who have we here? You're Zazimov, right? We've been looking for you. What on earth are you doing over here? Isn't it obvious? I'm spending a relaxing evening in the woods. Sort of. You see, when you're on a ship all the time, you begin to long for greenery. So sometimes I just like to kick back and relax among the trees like this. Yeah, of all the forests in Relent, this is clearly the best place to get some greenery. Sure, why not? Well, for better or worse, we found Zazimov. Let's hurry and finish our business. Yeah, gladly. So, we did want to ask you a few things. Oh ho! Ask away! Ah, looking for a cat. We heard from Quint that you saw one. I certainly did. It was just a bit past noon today. I was offloading some luggage from the ship's hold. Quite an annoying critter, making a fuss and meowing constantly. The ship's hold, okay. Wait, so the cat was inside the ship? Well, ship's hold can't mean too much else, can it? I suppose the ship could try to hold the cat another way, but I doubt that would end well for the cat or the ship. Ah, but of course, inside the Cecilia. It's no wonder our search was fruitless. Our quarry is in the one place we did not search. Quite. Ah, that makes the rest simple. We just need to search the ship. Shouldn't take long, yeah. Well, thanks for everything, Zazimov. Glad to be of help, but... what to do? Huh? Are we missing something? That's what it sounds like. What's wrong? It's just... let me ask again to be sure. You're looking for a wheat-colored cat, yes? Yeah, we... Oh, no way! Ah, you've guessed? Yes, you're looking for a wheat-colored cat, but... the cat I saw was black as pitch. An excellent punchline. I'm sorry, the relevance of that detail didn't strike me until just now. I'm certain there's a cat on board, however. Why not take a look anyway? Perhaps your cat has taken a tar bath or gotten covered in soot somewhere along the way. That's a good point. There is an off chance it's still Errol. Yes, that's true. We have no other clues, so we might as well follow this one. That black cat may also be a friend to Errol. We should investigate. Quite, let us take flight then. Hey, keep going. No reason to stop now. Best of luck to you. Maybe they're related. You know? Or maybe Errol got on the ship to be with a black cat. Who knows? Is something up? You're out rather late. You bracers seem to have it awfully rough as well, huh? We all do right now. But that aside, we have a favor we'd like to ask you. Oh? And what would that be? We'd like to search inside the Cecilia. Wait, so... you want to go inside the Cecilia, in the cabin? Yeah? Well, I can't okay that so easily. You need to give me a reason. Well... I see, cat on board. I'm afraid I can't give permission to board on my own, however. I'm really sorry, but you'll have to leave now. What? I kinda didn't expect to get told off. Told off nothing, I can't allow what I can't allow. Company policy, no exceptions. Begging won't get you anywhere, just head on home. For the love of, guess we have no choice. We're not quite done yet. Oh, Shara and her... Now, why are you being so hard-headed, What the... Oh, yes. Now, why don't you think about it long and hard? If a cat really is on board, that's trouble for you too, isn't it? What happens if it ruins the seats? Wouldn't that be a tragedy? Well, that's... yeah, sure. But I mean, I can't let you in without permission. Don't worry about that. We won't cause any problems. Just let us in for a little bit. So, what do you say? You'll do it for me, won't you? Shara, using your assets like a weapon like that is so... something. Ugh, my envy is fathomless. So, do we have an understanding? I guess. But oh man, this could keep me... Look, just for a minute, okay? And never tell anyone about any of this. Of course. Okay, there. Get in, quick. Okay, hurry up and look inside the ship. Adios, smite me. I'm pretty much ready to get fired over this. Okie dokie. Poor Olivier. Wow, it's really dark in here. Yeah, all the orbital lights are out. Even in the darkness, however, I can feel the hum of energy from the passengers. Yes, it's a little creepy to be honest. Feels like something's waiting to leap out at us from the dark. Like a cat? Ugh. Oh, I thought you'd conquered your fear of ghosts. That's enough ghost talk, thanks. Come on, let's find this freaking cat and get out of here. Shall we? We don't want to keep that poor maintenance worker waiting. Oops. Hey, was that? There you are, Errol. Oh, you silly kitty, you always do stuff like this. Wheat-colored fur, just like we'd heard. This must be our cat. Thank goodness, she looks okay. You little troublemaker, we ended up walking all over the place thanks to you. What were you doing hiding in here anyway? Uh-huh. Aww, she's got a whole litter. What? Kittens? Well, aren't they adorable? They look like newborns too. So she gave birth to them here. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. She was trying to find the safest place for her children. Yeah, but did she have to get on the ship? Well, whatever, let's go report. Yes, let's. I'm sure Ida will be quite happy. Oh, what a surprise! Errol's up and become a mother. We were just as surprised as you. Didn't see that coming, not one bit. Both mother and children appear to be healthy. Raise them with care. Why, but of course, they're as precious to me as grandchildren. Now comes the real challenge. I need to come up with a perfect name for each and every one of them. I'm sure their names will be adorable. No problems there, leave it to me. Oh, and one last thing before you go. It simply wouldn't do to have you on your way just yet. Do we get a kitty? Did you need something else? This is the second time you've helped me. Here, it's only right for you to take this. Okay. We'll take it, I guess. It's something I've used often when praying. It's very calming. Oh, neat. Thanks, we appreciate it. Well then, please take care on your way home. But we wanted a kitty. Okay, that's one case cleared up. Now we need to get back to our real job. Indeed, the sleeping require our aid. May we go forth at once? Let's do it. I wonder what kind of names would be good. I'm just not sure. Aw. Okay,